This Superman theory has the potential to set up the future Justice League going forward. Let me explain. Spoiler warning if you haven't seen the film. Near the end of the movie, Superman slaps Ultraman with a bus, ultimately thrusting him into this black hole. And a lot of people are speculating, including myself, that this is not the last time we've seen of him. In the comics, Ultraman wasn't a clone that Luthor had created. Instead, he was actually an evil version of Superman from an alternate dimension that uses his powers against mankind. Ultraman's true backstory shows how evil he really is. While rocketing toward Earth from Krypton, he was indoctrinated by a message in his pod telling him to be the strongest possible being and to avoid all weakness in himself and in others. He eventually crash lands right on top of Johnny and Martha Kent's home, and he actually forces them to be his parents, which is kind of weird because he's probably around 3 at this point. He stayed with them till he was about 7 years old, at which point he killed them and burned their farm to the ground. He later kills the United States president and forms the Crime Syndicate of America, which is where this theory comes into play. In the new lore that we've been given from James Gunn's Superman, Ultraman enters into the black hole, which sends him into an alternate dimension where he later forms the Crime Syndicate. He now holds a grudge against Superman, and because of that, he mocks him by wearing a red and blue outfit as well. He becomes obsessed with the thought of destroying Superman, just like how Lex Luthor did. The Justice League and the Crime Syndicate have fought many times in the comics, so it's not a very big stretch to think that'll happen in live action. I think that this is something that'll be stewing for quite a long time before we actually get to see it happen, but when it does, it'll be a sight for sore eyes, to say the least. Do you think that Ultraman will return fighting alongside the Crime Syndicate? Let me know in the comments, and give me a follow for more videos. I swap my thoughts, and if you want to see my thoughts on the Superman movie, then click right up here, and I'll see you on the next one.